Which of the following is equivalent to the expression above, given that x is not equal to -5? So we're given this expression here. So we can just rewrite the division here as multiplication. So we can write that as 3x over x plus 5 times 4x plus 20 over 6. And then we can factor factorable expressions here. We only have this expression here, which is factorable, so we can write that as, we can factor out 4 here. So we have 4 times x plus 5 over 6. And then we can cancel out x plus 5. So we have 3x times 4 over 6. 3x times 4 is just 12x over 6, and 12 divided by 6 is just equal to 2. So this is just 2x. So this whole expression here is just equivalent to 2x. So the answer here is letter A. The graph of the equation above is a circle. What is the area in square units of the circle? So to find the area of the circle, we need the radius. We can use this formula. So area of the circle is just equal to pi r squared. So we need the value of the radius. Now we can get the radius here. Since this equation of the circle is in the form x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where hk is the center. So the center here is -3, -1. And our radius here is, we can get the square root of 25. So that is r squared equals 25. Then we square it both sides. Then the radius is equal to 5. Then plugging in the value of the radius here, so the area of the circle is just equal to pi times 5 squared. So the area of the circle is just equal to 25 pi. So the answer here is letter D. The figure above shows the graph of f of x. For which values of x does f of x equal 0? So when using function notation, f of x here is just equivalent to y. So we need to solve for the value of, or the values of x when y is equal to 0. So let's look at the graph here. So we have zeros here, this one, this point here, and this point. So the values of x there are -2 and +3. So the answer here is letter C. In the equation above, what is the value of D? Okay, in this case, we can either cross multiply the expression so to get rid of the denominators, or we can simplify each of the numerators first. So let's do that. So we can simplify 4 times d plus 3. We multiply 4 to the expression inside the parentheses, so that is just 4d plus 12 minus 9 over 8 equals 10 minus 2 plus d over 6. And 12 minus 9 here is equal to 3. So this is just 4d plus 3 equals 8. Equals 10 minus 2 is 8 plus d over 6. Then we cross multiply. So this would become 6 times 4d plus 3 equals 8 times 8 plus d. And then we simplify further by multiplying 6 to the expression inside the parenthesis as well as 8. So this would be 24d plus 18 equals 64 plus 8d. Okay. Then we can group like terms. 24d minus 8d equals 64 minus 18. So we have 16d equals 46, and we divide both sides by 16. So we get the value of d, which is just equal to 46 over 16. Or we can further reduce this because we don't have 46 over 16 in our choices. So we can divide 46 over 16 by 2. So this is just equal to 23 over 8. And we have 23 over 8 here, which is letter B. What is the coefficient of x squared when 6x squared minus 2/5 x plus 1 is multiplied by 10x plus 1/3? So when multiplying polynomials, we multiply the first term of the first factor or the first expression by the first term of the second factor or the second expression first, and so on. So let's multiply 6x squared and 10x. So that is 6x squared plus 10x. Then negative 2/5 x times 10x. So this is plus negative 2/5 x times 10x plus 1 times 1/3. And then I meant 1 times 10x. And now we multiply the second term. So this is just plus 6x squared times 1/3 plus negative 2/5 x times 1/3 plus 1 times 1/3. And then we can simplify. So 6x squared times 10x is just 60x cubed. Then negative 2/5 x times 10x is just equal to negative 20x squared over 5 plus 10x, and this one plus 6x squared over 3 minus 2x over 15 plus 1/3. What I'm doing here, or what I did here, is I multiplied each of the terms of the first expression or the first fraction to the first term of the second one, like that. But you can always multiply the first term of the first expression or factor by the entire expression of the second factor or the second expression. So we can group like terms here. We can group those with x squared, and then with x. So this is just equal to 60x cubed negative 20 over 5, that is negative 4x squared plus 6x squared over 3, that is 2x squared, then 10x plus 10x minus 2 over 15x plus 1/3. Then we have 60x cubed minus 2x squared plus 148x over 15 plus 1/3. So we are asked for the coefficient of x squared here. Therefore, our answer is negative 2, because this is the coefficient of x squared. So the answer here is letter B. If a plus bi represents the complex number that results from multiplying 3 plus 2i times 5 minus I, what is the value of a? So multiplying two complex numbers is just the same as multiplying two binomials using the FOIL method. So let's do that. 3 plus 2i times 5 minus I. So this would be 3 times 5 plus 2i times 5 plus 3 times negative I plus 2i times negative I. Then we simplify this. This is 15 plus 10i minus 3i minus 2i squared. And we know that I squared is just equal to negative 1. And then we can group like terms, and we have 10i here and negative 3i. So we can write this as negative 2i squared. 10 minus 3 is 7, so that is 7i plus 15. And then substituting the value of I squared here, which is equal to negative 1. This is negative 2 times negative 1 plus 7i plus 15. Then this is just 2 plus 7i plus 15. Then simplifying further, 2 plus 15 is just 17 plus 7i. So this is in the form a plus bi. Therefore, the value of a here is 17. So the answer here is letter D.